Hi, friends. Welcome to Air to Earth Tarot. I'm Ange, and I'm really happy to be back in the swing of things. Unfortunately, my laptop broke, and so I needed to find a plan B for now, where I would be able to record and continue to create content. I took that time, though, to really dive into tarot, philosophy, and am continuing to do so. But it was a nice chunk of time where I was able to just think and not create. And I came up with a new way that I would like to read. And I just want to talk a little bit about that and why. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen the last post I put up just talking about some of this. An update on how I'm going to be reading. And the reason for that is I don't want to be exclusive in how I do things. Now, I know that not everything is going to touch everyone. I get that. But I don't want people to misunderstand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and what I believe. So I believe tarot to be a tool. And when I say that, I mean that it is accessible to everyone, not to just modern day witches, not to spiritual people, not to religious people. Sorry about the noise. I don't want people to be turned off by it because they're non-believers or because they're agnostic or because they're atheists. That doesn't matter. This is a psychological tool. This is how I see it. Depicted on these hi there depicted on these cards are archetypes that we all come in contact with, that we're all going to have a reaction to. And that's what tarot reading is all about. I've said it before and I will say it again. I do not read fortunes. I do not read the future. I do not have the capacity to do that. If there are people who are able to guess correctly, there have always been people who've been able to do that. There are people who could look up at the sun and guess what time it is. There are people who can not guess because there's a science to it. And to the normal or average person, it may seem like something that is magical, and maybe it is, but it is explainable, I think, in rational terms. And if you are a non-believer, whatever that means, you know what I mean? Then I don't want you to feel excluded. I don't want you to think, I don't want this to be mystified anymore. So, in light of that, I'm going to phrase more of the way that I read in terms of questions. And the reason I want to do that is because the answers are within you. No psychologist, no psychiatrist, no therapist, no counselor, no tool can give you the answers. If you've ever been to therapy, you will have noticed that. The answers are within you. They are just helping you find those answers within yourself and kind of setting aside time to navigating yourself. And tarot is no different. It is a tool to help you deal with life. So I think that's beautiful, and I want that to be accessible to everyone. Everyone can deal in some manner with pictures, with art, and feel something and have some sort of a reaction because you're human. So that's really what tarot is about. And as a reader, what I'm doing is being an empath. My feelers are out, and if I'm reading someone in person, I'm reading their facial expressions, I'm reading their energy, if you will, and then trying to guide them along a certain thought process to eventually get to some sort of answer or some sort of outcome, something they feel definitely about, whether it's good or bad. But the point is to get to a definite position. And the hope is that you carry that on in your everyday life. I think that would be the hope for any therapist, psychologist, counselor out there. That's the hope, is that you can make it mean something to you in your daily life and hopefully change things towards a more positive direction. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. When I say spirits, guides, angels, ancestors, I'm not meaning to be like mystical and lose people. I don't want that to be the case. I simply mean that whatever is out there that is good, whatever would help this be a good interaction, whatever that means, I'm talking to you, you know. And if that's nothing, if you don't believe in any of that, then okay, you know. But if you read history and find any value in doing so, then I would say that you honor your ancestors. It's just another way of doing it, another way of talking about it. So again, I would love to just kind of demystify a lot of the stuff so that more people feel welcome, because really the goal is just to help people get to a better version of themselves. And only you know what that is, right? So without further ado, I'm going to get into these readings for December. We got 9 signs to go. Again, really excited to be back, and excited to be growing, excited to be updating the way that I read and the way that I reach people. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and we're going to get into these readings now. Bye.